Liam Gallagher, the brash, swaggering frontman of Oasis, is often remembered for his rebellious attitude, iconic voice, and infamous sibling rivalry. But behind the rock and roll bravado lies a much darker and more troubled story than many fans truly realize. Born in Manchester in 1972, Liam grew up in a working-class family overshadowed by an abusive father. The trauma of his early years watching his mother suffer and enduring violence at home left emotional scars that would shape his temperament and relationships for the rest of his life. As Oasis skyrocketed to fame in the 1990s with their debut album Definitely Maybe, Liam became the face of Britpop, cocky, unpredictable, and magnetic. But beneath the bravado was a young man who had never truly learned how to process pain in a healthy way. His volatile personality, often painted as entertaining or rebellious by the media, was in many ways a defense mechanism, a way to mask deep insecurities and unresolved anger stemming from his chaotic upbringing. As fame grew, so did the internal pressure. The media loved to focus on his public feuds, drunken outbursts, and relentless war of words with his older brother, Noel Gallagher, the chief songwriter of the band. What the tabloids failed to show, however, was how much Liam was struggling emotionally. The pressures of fame, the constant touring, and being under a global microscope led to a lifestyle filled with alcohol, drugs, and reckless behavior. Over time, these excesses began to affect not only his relationships, but also his health and voice, his greatest asset. The very public and bitter breakup of Oasis in 2009, after a backstage altercation with Noel, left Liam devastated. Though he formed the band BDI and tried to move forward musically, it never quite reached the heights of Oasis, and Liam seemed lost without the creative partnership, as toxic as it may have been. He entered a period of professional uncertainty and personal turmoil, marked by failed relationships, legal battles, and estrangement from his children. One of the darker chapters came when he admitted in later years to having fathered multiple children with different women and not being present in all of their lives, something he has since tried to make amends for, but not without deep regret. His behavior, once seen as part of the rockstar mystique, began to look more like the fallout of a man in emotional free fall. In the years since, Liam has attempted a comeback, both musically and personally. His solo career surprisingly found success, fueled by honest lyrics and a more self-aware version of the man fans once knew. He's been open about his efforts to reconnect with his children and his desire to repair damaged relationships. Yet, the shadows of his past still linger. His strained relationship with Noel remains unresolved, and while fans continue to hope for an Oasis reunion, the emotional wounds run deep. Liam Gallagher's story is far more than a tale of rock stardom. It's a portrait of a man battling inner demons, childhood trauma, and the consequences of fame. Beneath the arrogance and sunglasses is someone who has endured profound pain, often silently, trying to find peace in a world that once cheered him on for burning out rather than fading away.